So, the organization I chose for my examples was Misrepresentation. And what they're about and their hegemonic message is gender injustice, favoring the females, and how it's created by gender stereotypes. So they tell how there's less women leaders due to being influenced by how they look a certain way. And what I liked most about this is how there's video examples, and what I liked most is how they tell how it starts from our children, the future generations. So how when we have a child, if we have a girl, she's supposed to be all about pink, and she's supposed to do this, this, and this. And then how we have a boy, and he has to be all about blue. He has to do this, this, and this. Be masculine. He can't cry, and all that stuff. So it starts from the beginning, how these limiting narratives are fed to our children. And so from there, it starts from there, and then it goes to high school, and then they're impacted even more through makeup and through the media, how they're supposed to look, how their body is supposed to be like a Barbie's doll figure. So it shows examples how high schoolers just cake on makeup, and it's all about how they look and not their intelligence and their intellectual side. And so the primary audience, I would say, because it starts from our younger generations, is towards our older generations, I must say. The adults who feed our children these narratives about how life should be, how you should look, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, or more of how you should look, how you shouldn't look, and how they should feed them more information on how you should do this, this, and this to get here, to get this type of job. You should get this type of schooling to go here, and take these classes to get this, and teach them more about the road, how they can become a leader, how they can make changes in the road, and not how it matters about how they look and how they're impacted by the media. And I think I use this in my other videos, but how like Little Miss Pageant, I don't know what it's called, but little pageant girls and young Ulster cheerleaders, parents should dress them in midriff uniforms, put on makeup, put the loads of hairspray in their hair just to make their hair curl and have so much volume. And this is what the parents are showing their children, that this is okay, this is how it's supposed to be, this is how you're supposed to look, this is what beautiful is, this is how people are going to see you, instead of having an education. Like, I'm going to send you to this school so that you can get just this education so that you can do this, and where that path leads to versus how you look path leads you to. And so what I like the most is how they related it to children, because it starts with our first generations. And so I think how they look should be the least of their worries, and knowing what they want to be, how they're going to do it, how they're going to be in life, not how they're going to be judged or looked in life, should be taught to our future generations. So it's more of our future generations who have more of a chance to make a difference, because starting from them, they can change their mindset. Those are the younger ones who are going to be called into our new film movies or whatever, versus the older ones who have already been in the business and who already showed off their body. So yeah, I really dislike putting children in half naked photo shoots and caking on the loads of makeup on them when I wasn't even, maybe I was in high school. Well, my senior or junior year, when I learned how to put on makeup. But it shouldn't be, we shouldn't be influenced by gender stereotypes, and it should be equal. Women leaders should be equal in this world. Yeah.